After this review, the only AIO that's left from EK water blocks is the Auro one, and this basic one is basically more on the budget side, because with the price, and I think it might even compare with the performance with the other ones except for the Elite one, which has more fans. It's going to be quite interesting because it's a 360, it's affordable, and it will perform. So after the intro we're going to check all that. Now, with any other DRGB AIO that EK Waterblocks produced, in this one we basically have the same fans, but they are black edition, so no RGB, and that's basically all there is to it. So from the first look, I would say this is a standard EK-AIO DRGB, 360, but without RGB, without lights. So as usual, as we did on every other AIO from EK, I'm going to show you what's in the box content. So first of all, as usual, you have the manual that basically says everything on how to mount 240 and 360. We have 3 fans. So as I mentioned before, these are EK Vanguard S120ER Black Edition. You have the 3-way splitter, backplate for the Intel motherboard, you have locking screws, you have screws for your fan mounting, for your radiator mounting. For the AMD you actually use the backplate that is on the motherboard, that comes with the motherboard, but you already know that. And that's it for the additional parts that you have in this bag. And let's see, here we go. Radiator and pump top. So that's all you get in this very nice box. Now the pump top is brushed fully black with basically everything. Black fans, black pump top. The only thing that is in silver color is the EK logo. And this, I would say this kind of fits the anti-RGB build, but still more on a budget side. So let's mount it inside the case in the build and test out the temperatures to get some thermals comparison to the other EK AIOs and basically to any other AIO that is on the market that actually I reviewed with 360 size. Comparing the EK AIO basic 360 to the RGB, and I'm not saying with lights or non-lights, I'm talking about mounting, how it is faster to attach everything and place it inside the case. Basically you have, for instance, I think it's 6-9 cables less. Of course, Elite version has 6 fans, this one has 3 fans, and the thing is, you just place your fans on the radiator. If you're going on the top, you just place also 12 screws on top to hold the radiator, mount the pump top CPU block basically on your CPU, and that's all there is to it. Of course, if you're going with AMD like I am right here, you use the original backplate, you use the Intel/AMD because they're the same, and after that placing a block. It already has thermal paste on it, and then locking nuts, and that's all there is to it. Time for benchmark, right? Now, before we go there, I would just like to say that design is just slick, you know, as you can see, complete black. It has a nice EK logo, and there's not too much going with the lights except for the rams and the front fans which come with the case, and that doesn't matter. In this case they decided to lower the cost, to lower the price of their AIO, but it still performs really great. And here it is. So the CPU under full load in AIDA 64 Extreme Edition went 59 Celsius degrees, which is kind of shock because the EK Elite also scored 59, but it was placed on front, so it could make a bit of a difference with the position. CPU plus FPU 81 Celsius degrees, which is 1 Celsius more than the Elite version. Then we have the CPU, FPU and cache 80, CPU, FPU, cache and system memory 78, and then we have the CPU and GPU together under full load. So the CPU was 66 Celsius degrees and the GPU was 61 Celsius degrees. Performance wise, I have literally nothing to say. It has simple installment. It's just almost plug and play. You don't have to arrange any RGB or stuff like that. When it comes to PWM cables for the fans, you even get a three-way splitter, so you just connect it to a motherboard, connect the fans to the splitter, and that's it. And when we're talking about the pump, of course you connect it to your CPU fan slash water pump, and that's basically it. So taking into consideration all the EK-AIOs and taking into consideration the temperatures, the simplicity of installment and everything, I would say that the EK-AIO Basic 360 deserves, really does, PC Crazy Best Buy badge without a single doubt. And if you're going for an AIO and you want a big one like this one, 360, my warm recommendation for this one. And I'm placing the links below directly on their official EK Waterblocks website, specifically for the basic model. And of course I'll place a link as well for every single AIO they have on the market, so you can check that out as well. So guys, thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to like the video if it was to your liking. Comment below with your thoughts. What kind of AIO do you have? And of course subscribe for future content so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching and bye bye.